Good evening all and welcome to another video on All How the Ale. It's Sunday night and it's the Unintended Collaboration night. Yeah, I've not done one of these for a little while, mainly because I haven't. No real reason really, let's be brutally honest. I just haven't felt inspired, but I do feel inspired tonight. And which two drinks am I combining? It's not two beers, it's these two. It is the Smash Lager and Smash Cider from Drynks Unlimited. Yeah. We're doing an alcohol-free snake bite tonight, just because I can. I've got the drinks here, they inspired me, and that's what we're going to do. So yeah, I've drunk both these drinks before, thoroughly enjoyed both of them. So yeah, just to give you a bit of an idea, this is the number of check-ins of the beverages and my scores. So the lager has had 132 check-ins and my score is 4.5, and the cider has only had 66. But I give it a 5 out of 5. It was brilliant. It was wonderful. So yeah, will we get a 4.75-ish? Well, we're not actually going to bother scoring it. We're just going to do it for fun and see if I would do it again. Because that's the whole premise of the unintended collaboration. Would I do it again? So let's find out what we're going to do. We're going to do about half and half in a pint glass. Or as near as damn it half and half. And see what we think. So we'll start with the lager. We shall. And we're going to pour it into my Stormtrooper beer pint glass tonight. Just because Stormtroopers were awesome and I was watching The Phantom Menace yesterday. So that's the glass. The pour is lager-like. That's roughly half. A little bit less than half because it flares at the top. A bit more. That's about half. So we have half the lager. Let's say the right colour, it's clear, you've got a white head, it's lightly carbonated, and yeah, as lagers go, it looks alright. So the cider is a bit cloudier, so we should have a little slightly hazy edge to this one. And we're going to pour it straight in. And there we are. That is our half and half. Now it has clearly taken on the the cloudiness of the cider. So the clarity has all disappeared. The cloudiness has come through. It looks like orange squash, but not tasting of orange squash. So yeah, let's get the logo. Look, Stormtroopers, love them. Even though they're terrible shots, but we're forgiving that. They had awesome costumes. So yeah, let's have a whiff. Oh yeah, that is a blend of the lager and the cider. The cider is slightly dominant. It's a slightly acidic apple taste, apple aroma coming through. But the malts of the lager just sit there behind, as do the hops, and just come through. But yeah, dominant on the nose by the apple. So let's have a taste. It's clearly dominant with the apple, 100%, but behind it come hops, behind that come malt. That's all right. That's spot on as it is. I don't feel the need to change it. Sometimes when I do these, I find that certain traits of a particular drink are dominant over the other in a big way, and you can't really detect the other. So I end up just adding a little bit of the weaker constituent and see what we get. But in this case, I say, although the apple is dominant, it's by no means sort of riding roughshod over the whole thing and taking away all that lager sort of properties, you know. So you have got hops that come in just behind the apple and kind of add a little bit of bitterness to the sweetness of the cider, and then behind that comes some malt, and it just balances out really quite well. It's got a decent body to it, as both the drinks did. I like. Yeah, that's really quite nice. Actually, it lifts the cider up to something really special. That Oh, that's a belter. It brings just a little bit of bitterness, a little bit of something to that cider that it was perhaps, I mean, it wasn't lacking in anything, but that just, you didn't realise it was missing. It's like listening to a song without one instrument. And then when you've added it back in, you know that it's there. It's you know when it's missing, basically. I mean, if you took all the bass out of Metallica's albums post Cliff Burton, then you know what I mean. Yeah, bass was non-existent. So yeah, that's really nice. But just for fun, I'm going to add a bit more of the lager because I've got a little bit left, and it's one of those videos where it's not a proper review. It's just done for fun, just to see what it would do. So we shall top it off with the remainder of the lager. Check that out. Nice head. Very nice head, actually. One of the best heads on an alcohol-free drink I've ever produced. So I can't really tilt it too much. There you go. Look at the top. Look at that. Look at that. Nice and frothy. So yeah, that's a cracking looking snake bite. Let's have a taste of it with a little bit more lager. And that's taken away the dominance of the apple completely. And it's lost what it had that was special. So yeah, 50-50 or thereabouts is spot on for that. And the best thing is, you're not going to get drunk doing it. Let's make it back up to the roughly 50-50 again by adding the remainder of the cider and enjoy the beer cider mix snakebite as it was intended. Well, I say it was unintended because this is the point of this series. It's the unintended collaboration that actually works really, really well on this occasion. There we go, yeah. We've reintroduced that little smidgen of apple that it needed. So, smash cider lager blend. Would I do you again? Yeah, I would, actually. It's a really, really well-balanced drink, actually. You get the apple up front, you get the hops and the malt come through, brings a beautiful balance and just really lifts the cider into something really special. Don't get me wrong, they're both great drinks on their own, but combining them, you just get the best of both worlds. And in this instance, the sum of the parts is actually greater than the individual bits. So yeah, it brought really nice things out of the lager. It's added a little something special to the cider. So yeah, reminding myself, the 4.5 for the lager, the 5 for the cider. Do I agree with that? Does it sit in the middle, or is it sort of sitting towards the top end? I actually think it sits towards the top end, and if anything, elevates it slightly above that. This can be great this summer, hopefully. We have people over, you know, the world can get back to some form of normality. We can sit and enjoy these in the garden with a barbecue, and it'll be delicious. Bellissimo. So, it's Sunday night, it's Mother's Day. I'm going to get back to my wife and give her something nice to enjoy for pudding, because we've not long since finished dinner. So there we go. So that's been the drink. I've been Nick. This has been the Unintended Collaboration, and I'll see you again soon for another one.